So it looks like it's working on my end. I'm just checking the chat. Hey, Ken, how's it going? Nice to see you. Yeah, sound is good. Alrighty, so what to tell you. So welcome to Tarot Tuesday, where I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and answer your questions. It's a lot of fun if you've never been here before. What to tell you? Gosh, a lot has been going on. So my name is Allison Wagner. I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic. I read and feel into the energy of the cards. And you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. There you can go ahead and read a little more about me. Let me move this over here. You can go and read a little more about me. And also notice that I have a sale on my site. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, messages from your loved ones, or any 1-hour session, it's currently on sale because my birthday was September 8th. I'm a Virgo. So I ran the special until September 30th, which is today. But there's been so many people that when I have the meetings with them and emails that are coming in that wanted to take advantage of it, that it was sold out. So I extended it for 2 more weeks. So until October 14th, definitely go ahead and book. There is no limit. A lot of people said that they wanted a reading and messages from their loved one, 2 separate services. So by all means, go ahead and book it. That is up to you. If you feel drawn to do that, do it. It's there for you. So definitely go ahead and take advantage of that. So that's going on right now. When you go to my website, it'll say book a session. Right next to it says birthday sale. Click on that. That's the link that has the discount. All right. So what else to tell you? So the services are, I'm just going to read the list really quick. The live tarot readings, and I have a pre-recorded one where people just submit their questions in advance, and I go ahead and just record it for them. I also have tarot lessons if you want a one-on-one lesson, one-on-one manifestation lesson, and one-on-one raising your vibration if that's something you need help with. And what else? So you can also go to my website and sign up for the free newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. You will be the first to know about anything that is coming up. And I'm getting ready to go to Canada. That will be the first trip up. That's going to be towards the end of this month. So if you're in Canada and you'd like to book a session with me, I'm going to be on the eastern side. I don't have my itinerary yet, but when I get it, I'm going to post it in a newsletter. You have the first 2 days to book a reading with me if you're signed up for the newsletter. After that, I'm going to open it up on YouTube and other social media, and then it's really going to fill up fast. So just to let you know, I'm only going to do 1 a day. So it's only going to take 1 click and it's gone. So just to let you know, if you're really interested in doing that, whether it's going to be in person or over Zoom when I'm in your country, definitely sign up for that. Also, you can book a personal reading on my website, like I said, and I do a missing person consultation. So if that is something you're interested in, definitely reach out to me to see if that's the right choice for you. That way you know what's involved and what's expected. You can visit the Learning Center on my site. I have to read my notes. That's where my 5-week manifestation masterclass is. That's beginning tomorrow, October 1st. So welcome, students. It's going to be exciting. And then also the online tarot masterclass is going to be going in October. I don't have a date yet. That's coming. Again, the newsletter people, you will be the first to know. I'm going to teach that live. That's not pre-recorded. That is actually live. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely consider signing up. I don't have the date yet. I'm waiting until I book my itinerary for my trip to Canada, and then it will be posted. I also do private lessons, like I said, in tarot, raising your vibration and manifestation. I have a section on there called Allison's Picks, which are my affiliate links. Definitely check that out. You guys found me on YouTube. I'm on YouTube, kind of on Rumble and TikTok, although I'm just really primarily on YouTube. I'm trying to post there a little bit. So I go live twice a week, Tuesday and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. And what else? Oh, just a couple of things, and then we're going to get rolling. If you don't know, there is a membership on the channel. If you'd like to be part of this awesome community, and if you'd like to get private videos, join. And then for tonight, if you're new here, this is what happens. If you're a member, and when we do the member shout out, you chime in. we can see the icon on your name. Even if you signed up tonight, it shows up. Well, this is what happens. You go in the bowl. You go in the bowl. These are the names of the moderators. I always make sure that everybody is here. I know Ken is here. I see Ava's here. And let's see. That's it right now, because they know I talk all the time. All right, so Ava and Ken are here. So I'm going to actually take everybody else out. So I'm taking Sherry out until she shows up. And I'm taking Ruth out until she shows up. Oops. And Jody, I don't know if you're here in the background, but I had asked you if you wanted to be a moderator last time, and I never saw you reply, so I'm not sure if you were here or if you left. I just want to say, if you replied, I didn't see it. So I just want to let you know. Anyways, that being said, when you remember, we do the shout out. We see your name. I write it on a piece of paper. I throw it in the bowl. I mix it up, and I choose a name, and you get a free question answered. How cool is that? You figure I go live, maybe 9 times out of the month. You have 9 opportunities to get a free question. Even if you've posted a question and then I draw your name, that means you get 2 questions answered in one show. It's great. Anyways, it's a lot of fun. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely consider signing up. And what else to tell you? Hit the notification bell. That way you know when I go live. And especially if you're a member and you want to be part of this, chiming in and joining in on the chat to try and get in on that question. Plus, it's a lot of fun anyways. And if you're enjoying tonight's show, do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And you get to see it next time also, right? So it's a lot of fun. Leave a comment if tonight's show resonates with you. And of course, let me know where in the world you're watching from. I'm getting ready to travel. Ohio. Honestly, I had no idea how many people from Ohio are into tarot and that watch me. I think that is awesome. I'm traveling in the United States come the winter and the spring. Ohio, you're first on the list because so many people from Ohio have been messaging me and are on the show. I thought that was awesome. So you're definitely on the list. Let me know where you guys are at. Ohio, who would have thought? I think it's great. Let's see. At the end of tonight's show, I will do a general reading for the collective. So that's everyone watching live in the replay or whenever this video finds you. Next week, a year from now, 10 years from now, that's when this video is meant to find you. All right. And I just want to say a special thank you to all my new subscribers, my viewers, and my clients. This has been a phenomenal growth on this channel, and I am so blessed and loving every minute of it. This is so much fun, and I've met so many great people. I just want to say thank you for your love and support. It means a lot to me, especially the fact that it's not just these great people. I have my fellow psychics and shaman coming to me and asking me to read for them. That is incredibly flattering. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me, and I've made a lot of new friends. Thank you very much. Really, this has just been incredible growth. All right, here we go. I have 2 rules for the live shows, and that is 1 question per show. And the second one, that's just because we don't want it to become one person's personal reading. That's why you book a personal reading. 1 question per show. You can ask a question every single show. I don't care. In fact, I love it. And a lot of people here do. Ava, my moderator, does. I love her to death. Everybody, it doesn't matter. Okay. It's just 1 question per show. So everyone gets the opportunity. That's all. We just open it up. Okay. Then the second rule is going to be no bad language or topics. We keep it family friendly for YouTube. It is a tremendous censorship platform. I love YouTube. We have to respect their rules, and just, if it's something that's off topic, that's again a personal reading, not for YouTube. All right, so submit your questions before or during the show, and they will be answered live. Post your question. It's a $20 minimum on PayPal, Venmo, Stripe. $30 minimum on Super Chat, and that is because YouTube takes 40%. Excuse me. On PayPal, in the add a note section, that's where you want to put your question. Venmo, put it in the note section. Stripe is a little different. They don't have a place for you to put your question. So if you use Stripe, it's no big deal. That's what's on my website. But to ask a question, you can pay through Stripe and then send me an email or post it in the chat, and I will go ahead and answer it that way. But let me know in the chat, let the moderators know that you sent a question in and it was, that you paid through Stripe. Then I know where to go and find it. All right. So that is something. Also, I have a disclaimer, and then we're going to get rolling. Disclaimer is this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist, and I do not give psychiatric, legal, financial, or medical advice. Okay? All right, here we go. I should say this. You guys, I'm a minister. I'm an ordained minister. Can you believe that? You have to have that to be here in Florida. Can you believe that? All right, here we go. It just means you have a certification. All right. Hi, Allison. What does the universe want to tell me today? Love the Cancer reading. Ava, thank you. Okay, this one is for Ava. So what does the universe want to tell Ava today? And you know what, Ava? I'm actually going to use a different deck because I always use this one first, and that's the one you always get. I'm going to switch decks really quick. So for the daily, I love this deck. It's made of linen. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. It is a luscious deck. And the artwork's beautiful. All right, here we go. Okay, so we have two cards that flew out. The Sun and the Emperor. I'll show you in just a second. All right, let's get one more card. All right, this is for Ava. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. All right, I have to put my finger over the Page of Wands because of censorship. First card that flew out is the Sun and the Emperor. These two gorgeous cards. I just want to show them to you really quick. And the last card, I have to put my finger over it, is the Page of Wands. Gorgeous energy. Oh my God, talk about fire and passion. So, excuse me, I don't know what's going on. So first card out is the Sun card. This is the most positive card in the tarot. This is really talking about you following your inner joy, your love, what truly gets you going, and follow it towards the light. The sunflowers always follow the light. This is you riding in. You know, this is one of those moments where it's kind of like, when I see this for me, to me, this is a mirror image. To me, this is your inner light and your exterior light, what you shine to the world. So this to me is you coming together as a whole and riding forth. So for me, this is you really self-actualizing and coming in and feeling complete. I gotta turn my fan on. I hate this fucking weather. This is really talking about you stepping into exactly who you are. You literally come together. Your inner self and your outward self. This is you moving forward with this type of positivity. For me, this is also talking about this type of success when you're able to do that, because everything is coming together, and that's you shining your inner light out to the world. You're beaming so much that you can't help but express it out into the world. And then you have the Emperor. The Emperor, this is such a beautiful energy. This is that gorgeous divine masculine where it's all four kings put together. He has mastered each king, and now he's the Emperor, and he is sitting here ready to fight at a moment's notice for what he believes in. This is you taking charge of your life and moving forward strategically on what it is that you want to do in this life. This is you having a lot of abundance and success. His armor on underneath just means he's willing to fight at a moment's notice if he needs to for his position, like jockeying for position, or to literally go and fight to win what it is that he is standing for, what he's moving forward to do. That is really you taking charge of your life. I think it's also you being able to think strategically several moves ahead. And that again is bringing you more success. Both of these cards are very successful oriented. And this is the Sun, and the Sun is back here. It's at your back, which is kind of like you're riding through, and it's kind of like everything is behind you. It's like you've already self-actualized into that. It is a gorgeous energy. And then we have this Page of Wands. I'm going to cover her up. So this energy is about you taking that first step and that creative passion to try something new. For me, because it's a page and she's a messenger, it's not just a first step right now. What this is telling me is that It's you going in a different direction, going in a new direction, because I think you've been following your heart. I think you achieved that when you got to this Emperor energy, and now you have the opportunity to continue forward and embrace something new and exciting that's coming in for you. It's taking that first step. In other words, you're not stopping. You're like on this roll of all these awesome things happening. The Sun, the Emperor, and now you're going to the page again. So something new and exciting, something creative that's coming in for you. It's that creative spark. And that's what's coming in. A lot of high energy here in these cards. Gorgeous. That's what the universe wants to tell you today, Ava. I hope that makes sense. Let me check the chat. Just want to say hi to everybody. Hi, Daniel. Nice to see you. Hi, Lauren. All right. Hi, Morningstar. Joanna. Well, I'm glad you guys could be here. Hi, Nancy. Nice to see you. Venus. Hello from Australia. Hello. Oh, my God. That was one of the best trips I've ever had. Oh my God, it was so much fun. And Tasmania was so awesome. The people there were so lovely. Wow. Oh my God, they were so incredible. If you have not been to Australia or New Zealand, I highly recommend it. You will not be disappointed. Huge country, Australia. You really can't see everything. Even in one area, you can't. There's so much there to see. It is so awesome. Really. All right, here we go. All right, so I have a question that was submitted by Linda. If you do not know, Linda also, like Ava, submits a question every single week. Linda is one of my first clients, and ever since I went live, it's been, maybe a year and a half ago now, maybe a little bit longer. She's posted a question every single time I go live. It is so awesome. So here's Linda's question. Tonight is just a general one. So hi, Allison. Love your lives and Pisces video. General energy pull. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for your question, Linda. Let's go ahead and check it out. I'm going to use this deck too. Hopefully I don't have to cover anything up. It's so silly. It's so silly. I would say what they have on the internet, but then I'd get banned. I mean, I can't believe it. It's almost like they want to ban Renaissance paintings, but they'll let child porn be all over the internet. It is so bizarre. We live in an upside down world. Who would have thought? I never would have thought that. Oh my God. You would have asked me that 30 years ago. I would have said, no way, you are fucking high. And now we live in an upside down world. All right, here we go. Let's see what the universe wants to tell us today. We have the beautiful Eight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. A lot of energy. Okay, so it is the, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Swords. All right. So, Linda, you're putting a lot of work into something. To me, this is you putting a lot of work, time, effort, energy into it. You're paying attention to all the details because you have a goal right now and you're really trying to achieve it. I think you're hunkering down and you're really not letting anything get in your way. You are totally focused. This is you just work, but you're enjoying your work because you know that you're working towards your goal and everything is starting to line up. We also have this Knight of Pentacles. Here he is. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck, and you've got the buffalo. So this knight is on a mission to bring you this pentacle, this opportunity that comes in, but he wants structure. He's slow, he's steady, he's grounded, stable, he's secure, he's practical. He's almost plotting at times. He's so slow and methodical. But that's what you want because he doesn't want to make a mistake, and that's where you're at. You're putting all of this time, effort, and energy and all this hard work, and you don't want to make a mistake, and that's an energy that's really ringing true. I feel that it's because you really have something that is lingering. I feel like there is something lingering from past work experiences, and that is making you not gun shy, but it's really making you be very careful because you don't want, I feel like it's a time issue. I feel like you just don't want any delays is what's coming in. And so when we get to this Five of Swords, this is an obstacle. And this Five of Swords is really talking about thoughts, words, ideas that might get in the way. So this could be arguments. This could be contracts. This could be, like let's say you wanted to buy a home. This could be the agreement, the purchase, right? This could be a lawsuit. There's some type of obstacle that's coming in. This could literally be an argument with your partner, with a friend, a coworker, a stranger at a grocery store, right? It could be anything like that, but it creates an obstacle, and it's that kind of energy where it sticks. And so it'll be lingering around. That's kind of what's coming through. So the universe really wants to tell you that you've got your eye on the prize because you're working really hard towards something, but be aware you're going to have a few obstacles coming in, nothing you can't handle. Sometimes these obstacles are big, and we have to learn to say, okay, I'm going to live to fight another day, and you just let it pass you by. You don't have to take every single thing on, but this is telling me an obstacle's coming in. But look at this. I mean, your buffalo can go right over it. It's just slow and steady. That's what's coming in. All right, Linda, that's what the universe wants to tell you today. Thank you for your question. All right, so I'm just going to check over here. I'm going to be going back and forth. I'm going to try and make it so it doesn't log me out, but it did. Yeah, it logs me out so fast. Okay, and let me refresh. I'm going to try and keep them all refreshed. Nope, I got to log into everything. All right. All right, so this question just came in. This is from, where's the name? Margot from Ohio. Oh my God, this is great. Okay, hello, Allison. Thank you for the Raise Your Vibration lesson. You're welcome. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad you got a lot out of it. And I love your lives and Scorpio videos. I just booked your reading with you for next week. Yay! Congratulations. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thanks, Margot from Ohio. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. All right, Margot from Ohio. I'm actually going to switch decks for you. All right, let's do this one. Ava, did that make sense? Hi, Swan. Nice to see you. Nancy. Yeah, that Taurus video was really good that just came up. I don't have a Cash App. I keep meaning to get one, but I'm really stretched thin right now with my time. But no Cash App right now, but I've got Venmo, PayPal, Stripe. Cash App's coming. All right. Good. I'm glad, Ava. It's hard for me to scroll and see where the comments are. Okay, so this is going to be from Margie from Ohio. What does the universe want to tell her today? Okay. We have the Judgment card. We have the Devil card. And the Hierophant. Wow. Margie, all major arcanas. So let me scoot these decks over. Wow. I can't even believe the energy. So we've got the Judgment card, the Devil, and the Hierophant. So you said you're a Scorpio. So these are the Scorpio videos. So I have to say, this is you having that release. This is you having major revelations, and they're setting you free. It's like the truth is setting you free. For me, this is you having that compassionate review of your past, looking at your life up until this point in time and asking the big questions. Who am I right here, right now? What makes me happy? What doesn't make me happy? because you want to know both. It's kind of like, I know what I want and I know what I don't want. Or, you know what I mean? I mean, we're kind of like, you've been through a few things, and maybe some things were so painful, you know, you never want to experience that again, right? Pain is a great teacher. It's that kind of energy. You're also asking your things like, how are my finances? How's my health? How's my relationship with my partner, my friends, my family, with work? You know, you're asking yourself the big questions. Do you like where you live? Are you retired? How is that going? Kind of thing. It's a compassionate review. You don't beat yourself up. You just look. You're trying to gain knowledge and wisdom with you as you take it into the next chapter of your life. This is you gathering that information. And again, looking at life lessons. Pain is a great teacher. It's that moment where you want to learn from that so that you don't continue to repeat that pattern. And that's easier said than done. Even if you're intelligent and you're smart, this is to the people that are out there listening to hers, it's that you can see it and you know it, but you still do it. There's something there. Until you actually step away from that and you stop that pattern, you will repeat it. It doesn't matter how smart you are. You'll still do it. So this is something that's coming in. That will set you free when you get those answers. I think that this tells me that you had a big learning curve in this chapter of your life. The devil energy is here. Look, he's a good-looking devil. He's very alluring, and that's the problem. He's a mesmerist. And the devil is a liar. He's going to tell you anything and everything you want to hear. My other deck, they actually call him the liar instead of the devil. This is really about maybe something alluring to you or something that looked really attractive when in fact it wasn't, and you found yourself bound and attached to it. So this is telling me that you have learned a lesson through pain and now you're being released. But this is that tie. He's pulling the strings, and it's something that you don't want to go back to. That could be a relationship, it could be a career, financial investment that went south, and then you've learned that lesson, some health issue. It can be a lot of different things, but that's telling me that you've learned a lesson and it was intense. Then we've got the Hierophant. This is your faith, loyalty, and commitment to yourself. This is really talking about you having that beautiful spiritual connection after everything you've gone through. This is you really tapped in. This is with your spirit guides, your guardian angels. This is going to be with Source, your ancestors, anybody that is someone that you're definitely connected to. This pink energy is that beautiful love energy, and especially the gold. For me, because this is what it was like for me when I had 2 Christ consciousness experiences, and it is otherworldly. There's no mistaking what it is. And for me, it was these colors. It was pink and it was gold and it was unreal. And it's like it's going right up there. So for me, this is your heart energy. This is your crown chakra going crazy, and this is your third eye, and you're enjoying it. That pineal gland is wide open and you are loving it. It's almost like you're having a DMT experience. So that is telling me that the universe is saying you're about to have a big spiritual awakening coming in. You're already spiritual, but now guess what? You might even have a Christ consciousness experience of your own. You're having this deep awakening and this Christ consciousness, and you're happy about it. It's a real positive, upbeat, and we just did that Raise Your Vibration class, and here it is. It's coming in for you because you're doing the work. You listen to the lessons that I told you to do and things that the techniques I told you, and it's coming. It's right here. This is you raising your vibration. Look at that face. That is pure joy and happiness. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. That's beautiful. Thank you, Margie, for your question. All right, here we go. And then we're going on to Laura from New Hampshire. Okay, so she writes, "Hi, Allison. This is my first time asking a question. Welcome. I love your videos. I watch them all. Thank you. You're welcome. My dog recently passed away, and I want to know if he is here with me, and does he have a message for me? Thanks, Laura from New Hampshire." Oh, Laura, I'm sorry. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. Let's see if your dog is here with you and if he has a message for you. No, there are babies. Here we go. This is for Laura in New Hampshire. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Emperor. And the Temperance card. Yes, he is. Oh my God, there it is. So I've got the chills. Okay, so we've got the goosebumps on the left side. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Emperor and the Temperance card. Angel Temperance. So he is absolutely here. Sorry, I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Something just moved in my room. So that was weird. So we have Angel Temperance. And then, but we have the Emperor, and I know the Page came out first, but I want to talk about the Emperor because you see this is a chessboard and he's holding a chess piece. This tells me that your dog is with you in like the living room or, you know, in the home, but also in a different dimension is what the chessboard is telling me. So the dog goes back and forth. So yeah, your dog is with you. Does your dog have a message for you? Yes. And that's where this is coming from. This is not only just symbolizing Angel Temperance, which symbolizes that your dog, you know, is in a different dimension right now, but this is also symbolizing, I feel like your dog's telling you that you need to be patient, that you need to get some balance in your life and that you need to be patient. I feel like your dog watches you from afar and sees what it is that you're going through. Your dog has a very mature energy, this Emperor energy, a very regal energy, and your dog is really telling you that you need to calm down and have patience, stay balanced, bring yourself into this position of harmony. So I almost feel like your dog is seeing you, not necessarily frantic, but that you are, oh, what's the right word? Stress is a word that's coming through, but I'm just being shown a vision. I'm trying to get a word to go with it. I feel that you are going like 100 miles an hour when you're doing things, and you need to slow down. I just feel like it's almost like a nervous energy. It's stress, but it's like a nervous energy, and that there's something about your energy that you just need to just be at peace and calm down. I feel like this is, it's almost like a frequency of being highly uncomfortable and high, and you're going to crash. Energetically, you're going to crash. And so that's what your dog is witnessing, and he's witnessing it from afar, but he wants you to be grounded, stable, secure kind of energy. He wants you to be balanced. The other energy, let's see if there's another message, anything I'm missing that's coming through. I do feel that there is an opportunity coming in. I think it's an opportunity for another pet. I don't know if you're open to that, but I do feel that your dog does not want to see you alone and without an animal. That is something that's really coming in, and I think that I think that is something that, like, I feel like he wants you to even just get a puppy. Like not an adult dog from a shelter that's looking for a home. For me, this is kind of like the opportunity of a puppy because it's a page. He really wants you to get something and like start from the ground up, to do the training, to do the discipline, like to have that bond that's going to be interacting with another dog, because I just feel he's watching you from afar and he really wants you to be happy. And he's just seeing a lot of energy being expended that's not getting you anywhere, just making you nervous and making you about to crash energetically. That's a better way of saying it. So that's the message that's coming through. I hope that makes sense, Laura from New Hampshire. Thank you for your question. Aw. Sweet dog, beautiful energy, really regal, very regal dog. It reminds me of that, like a gorgeous Doberman Pinscher. They're just very regal and elegant and mellow and so intelligent. All right, so here we go. We have the next question. It says, hello, Allison. Love your lives. I booked a reading for this weekend. Yay, congratulations. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thank you, Manfred from Germany. Okay, let's find out. All right, here we go. What does the universe want to tell Manfred today? Okay. I know I need to get a show going during the day again. I'm going to do that when I get back because a lot of the Europeans, They can't be here live because it's so late where they're at. So I want to definitely do a show during the day for us in the United States. I'm in Florida, so it's Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know, maybe around noon or 2 or something like that. I'm not really sure. If anybody's watching from Europe and if you're up super late, if you have a time that you think would work well for all of Europe, let me know. All right. So this is from Manfred. What does the universe want to tell him today? Okay, here we go. Just want to give this a good shake up. All right, here we go. We have the Justice card. We have the 9 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, we have the Justice card, the 9 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Love. This is literally a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning in love, your emotions, your intuition, your connection to source, and I'll elaborate in just a second. But the first card that came out is the Justice card. This is you standing in your true authentic self. This is you really not bending in that. You can be flexible in other areas, but to be standing in your true authentic self, Spirit is saying you want that strong. That blade of steel is unbending, and that's the person that you're meant to be, is to stand strong, stand tall in your true authentic self and not let anybody take that away from you. This is you standing with your own personal integrity. This is you knowing right from wrong, being very balanced. I also feel that you are also noble. This is something where I feel that you are leagues above the people around you. And that's another thing. I feel you're way up here and other people around you are down here. That tells me that you carry yourself very well. You have an excellent idea of right from wrong, and you hold yourself to that standard. And really, in your own way, you are unbending on that also. And this is just a beautiful, elegant type energy coming through. If you are involved in a lawsuit, this also tells me, because it's the Justice card, it could also represent a legal matter, that this is something that the energy that's coming off of it is that you are in the right. Sometimes that doesn't come out that way, but this is telling me that if you are in that, that you are in the right, and that your suit it's just, and it is going to be ruled in your favor. Then we have the 9 of Swords. This is known as that never-ending nightmare. I do feel like you're over-processing in your head right now. I think you have a lot of thoughts, and they start to stack up. So again, if this is tied to a legal matter, and if you're worrying about it, again, I do feel like it's going to be ruled in your favor, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to worry about it and over-process it in your head. That could be a source of contention in your life. This is where these thoughts, words, ideas, fear, anxiety, guilt, shame, stress, over-processing, they all start to stack up. In this case, it's being represented by these birds. They're birds of thought, and that's allowing you to really have them hovering over you, but you have the ability to shoo them away. So this is an idea for you to maybe shoo away some of the stress and just know that there's a way that you can decompress and you don't have to carry that with you. Because we have a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning in love. For me, this is going to be maybe a relationship, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, deepening a connection with a partner, if we're talking about relationships, right? This can also mean that you're going to do something that you love. What if it's a hobby? What if it's going to be a job, start your own business? Maybe it's a financial investment that you just love and you can't wait to get involved in it. What if it's something with your health, right? What if you want to start a running club? Get involved with that, because that's something that you're doing from the purity of your heart. It's you doing something. Maybe it's education, choosing your major. Maybe it's, if you already have your master's, maybe you're going for your PhD. It's that kind of energy. So it's you doing something that you love from your heart, and you're opening yourself wide up. This ace is so special because this ace represents you being in the flow, that mind, body, soul connection up to source. And that makes you a magnet for everything that is positive and abundant and beautiful in this life. So for me, this is who you are and the direction that you're going in. And it's gorgeous and beautiful. And I would embrace that. Stay away from the fear and the thoughts. These birds of thoughts can go away. All right. Thank you for your question. That's what the universe wants to tell you today. And I look forward to our reading together. Very fun. Okay, so let me go and make sure. Am I getting logged out? Kind of, sort of. Okay, almost. All right. Let me get the other one. Oh my God. I was fast on that one, not so much on this one. Is that going to do it? All right, here we go. All right. So this is from Julie. Hi, Allison. I hope you're well. I'm looking forward to our session next week. I really enjoyed listening to the members only video and look forward to the next one. Congratulations. And thank you for being a member. Welcome. All right. So we'll have to do a sign off. When we do the sign off in the chat, if you're watching live, then definitely go ahead and make sure that you do that because your name will go in the bowl. Okay. So what does the universe want to tell me today about finding love? Okay, specifically love. Okay, thank you, Julie. What does the universe want to tell me today about finding love? Okay, let's find out. And that is actually one of the topics, or the topic, that's coming in for the members only video. So that's the one that actually won out. All right, here we go. And not everybody voted. I don't know. I'm going to have to do something funny for the next one. Here we go. Okay, what does the universe want to tell Julie about finding love? We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Moon card and the World card. Oh my God, gorgeous. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles, the Moon, and the World card. So this is about you being open to receive the next chapter of your life. Wow, you're going deep on this one. You are really in it. So this next relationship that you're open to receive is going to be a deep, loving relationship, almost to the point to where you lose your mind over this person. So I would just, FYI, this is the kind of person that when you meet them, this is going to be that almost a fatal attraction type. Because this is telling me that you are in way over your head in a love relationship. You really fall hard for this person. So be open to receive. This person that's coming in next is a huge, it's a huge milestone in your life. But this person is going to have, it's like a watershed moment. But this person is going to have a huge impact on you and your own personal growth and development in addition to love. This is a big opportunity and relationship that's coming in for you. It's also connected to this World card, and this is you walking through this portal. This is that transitionary card. It's the 21 in the Major Arcana. The Fool is the 0. It's the first card, that Fool's journey, right? Going from 0 to 21. This is the card that's that transitional card. When one door closes, another one opens. Well, let me tell you, this one that's opening is almost like a fatal attraction type. I'm not saying that to be, like I'm not saying it's going to be violent, but it's one of those things where you're like, both of you are locked in. It's going to be a very intense relationship. Not a narcissistic, it's nothing like that, but it's so intense because your passion is so deep for each other. You're in over your head. You're in it. You're so in it with your emotions. Look at that water and you're down here. You are so in it. You can't even come up for air. This is going to be life-changing. Then we've got this World card again. This is you walking through that portal to the next chapter of your life, and that's what this person represents. Both of these are Major Arcanas. They are a big sweeping energy involved in this. And that is just it's going to affect you for a long time, and it's going to impact your life on a huge, huge scale. Wow, Julie, congratulations. I love that for you. How exciting. All right. So, yeah, I was just double checking. So we have a session next week. Wow. All right. So how far are we into this? Okay. So this is a great time for me to do final call. If anybody watching has a question and you'd like to ask it, this is an excellent time to go ahead and submit it. If you're watching, you want to ask a question, you don't know what to ask, you can just say, what does the universe want to tell me today? Will I find love this year? Will I find my dream home? Oh my God. And that's the next question. Someone just said, will they find their dream home? That's hilarious. Hi, Allison. Love your shows. Am I reading with you? When will I find my dream home? Thank you, Cammy. just like the synchronicity. How wild. Okay, well, let's find out. When will Cammy find her dream home? So again, if you don't know what to ask, just think of something, or just what does the universe want to tell me today, and we'll find it out. Or, also the other thing, hey, Gemini, Rosalind, the other thing I want to say too is that I'm gonna, hold on, what was that? Hi, Alexander, thank you. I'm going to, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? I don't know what I was going to say. I just forgot. I just started reading something, so it'll come to me in a minute. But, yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. Anyways, here we go. Sorry. Whew, that thought went right out the window. So, hi, Allison. Love your shows. Am I reading with you? When will I find my dream home? Thank you, Cammy. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. Oh, that's what I was going to say. We're doing final call, and this is an excellent time. So, again, PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, Super Chat. Here we go. We have 10 of Pentacles. This is your dream home. 10 of Pentacles. Everybody wants 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This is it. This is you keeping your eye on the prize. This is everything that you are striving for in your life is represented in this card. Friends, family, pets, dream home. That's what this card is. Literally. That's how it's normally represented. They're in their dream home. That's what you see right here. So let's get the other two cards. Oh my God. I got to get the other card before I keep going. So here we go. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God. This is a new opportunity. This is your dream home. This is your dream home. This is your dream home. The Knight of Swords. This is you running to your dream home. So when is it coming? Will you find it? Yes. This is the fast moving card. That tells me your dream home is going to present. You need to put an offer in fast. I don't know where the market's like where you're at, but this is telling me not only is it your dream home, but there might be a lot of competition and you need to buy it fast. Maybe so the owner doesn't change its mind. You know what? I had someone, and this is awful. I've actually had several clients that have had this happen. They're getting ready to buy a home and the person selling it dies. And now they're having to deal with the family of that person. And, maybe it's through probate, or it's through a living trust or will, whatever the situation is. And all of a sudden, what was going to close in like anywhere from a couple of weeks to a month is now been locked up for 4 or 5 years. Wow. So this is you acting fast because maybe it's just, competition. Maybe the universe is saying there might be a death coming of the owner. You never know, right? This is divine timing and we don't know everything that goes on, right? I'm channeling, I'm a psychic, I'm not God, but this is just saying you want to act really fast. But my God, can it get any better? 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. This is a golden opportunity in the 3D. All aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. This is your new home. This is your new home. This is your dream home. This is like your forever home, dream home. Wow, Cammy, if you don't find a home, there's something wrong. Oh my God. Wow. So here we go. And we are on to, let's see. Oh my God, it timed me out. Hold on. Oh, it timed me out. I think it got shorter. I think they made this shorter. Here we go. All right. Let me just refresh again. All right, so this is from Terry in Perth. And she writes, hi, Allison, love your show and the new dailies. Thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere. Will I find love in the next year? Thanks, Terry from Perth, Australia. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. Will you find love in the next year? All right. And that's where I'm going next time I go. Sydney, and then on the other side, Perth. Here we go. So, will I find love in the next year? Terry. Wow, I'll tell you, love is in the air and it is on fire tonight. So when I ask a yes or no question and I pull an ace, especially the first one, that's a big fat yes. And this is the Ace of Fire, of passion, of will and determination. Right here, you will absolutely find it. Let me get the other two cards. We've got the Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups. Gorgeous energy. The Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Cups. This is really saying it's a big fat yes. Yes, yes, yes. New beginning, passionate spark, inspiration. Out with the old, in with the new. It's that passionate new beginning. It's going to be a passionate relationship. We also have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Evaluation. This is you taking it all in. This is you also looking at some past relationships that you've had and how they've hurt you and how this one is going to be different. So this is you just remembering some of the memories that are stinging from your past, but this is you also getting a bird's eye view of everything, knowing that this new person is new, right? And it's out with the old, in with the new. You're not holding anything against this person, but at the same time, you do have memories, and you are also using your knowledge and wisdom that you've gained from the previous chapter in your life, and that's allowing you to make smart, educated decisions about relationships. But it is absolutely coming in for you, but you're also being smart about it. And then we have the Three of Cups, the Three of Love. This is you really celebrating and having a good time. These two cards are really talking about this beautiful passion and having a good time, enjoying life, right? It doesn't have to be heavy all the time. This could be just going out for dinner, going out for a cup of coffee, taking a walk on the beach, just having a good time with someone, right? Not making it heavy. So that's kind of the energy that's coming in, because your thoughts are heavy. You're deep, but this is allowing you to, have both, right? Because we're multifaceted. This is allowing you to have those moments of deep thought, and then to be able to raise that vibration and have these moments of light, cheer, and love, and that kind of, that celebration of life itself, and just having a lighthearted, fun time and enjoying somebody's company. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Thank you, Terry from Perth, Australia. All right. So, final call. I'm just going to see, how's everybody doing? Hi, Thomas. Nice to see you. I'm glad that you subbed. I'm telling you, this is such a phenomenal community. We are really growing. Hi, Damaris. Nice to see you. All right. Hi, Amy. Nice to see you. All right. So here we go. The other thing I want to say too, let's see. Maybe this is a good time to do that. Let's go ahead and do the members shout out. Let's do that. Let's see who's here tonight. Who's watching? Who's watching in the wings? So I've got, let me get my bowl. Oh, okay. Because that way they don't wait till the very end. We'll do it like it's not even halfway through. So we've got Ken here, and I've got Ava, Ruth. Yay, Ruth. Hi, Ruth. Nice to see you. Okay, let me get Ruth. Ruth, got you right here. Okay. Anybody else? Hi, Ruth. Nice to see you. I saw your comment. I have not had a chance to reply yet. It has been an overwhelmingly busy day today. So I will definitely be responding on the videos. Hi, CSK. Nice to see you. That's it? Oh my God. Okay. Hey, moderators, it's your night. Here we go. It is. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be, hold on. I don't want to look. Here we go. Ava. Okay, so this one is for Ava. Ava, think of a question. This is number 2 for you tonight. We already did, what does the universe want to tell you? So now you got to think of something else. Unless you want to do, what does the universe want to tell me about? Blah, 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 something else. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next question while you're contemplating what it is you want to ask, okay? All right, here we go. The next question is going to be, I know, Ava, can you believe it? I'm telling you, if you guys are watching at home, The moderators on this channel rock, and they are high vibing, and a lot of positive things come in for everybody. It's really amazing. All right. Excuse me. So this one is from South Africa. I have a question from South Africa. Hi, Allison. Love your live shows and your Libra videos. Thank you very much. Flattery gets you everywhere. I hope you visit South Africa. I am. I'm going to visit South Africa next year. I think it's going to be next year. I'm working towards it. No guarantees yet, but I really want to go. I would love a reading with you in person. Fantastic. I think it would be a lot of fun because Cape Town is where I want to go. I see that's where you're saying you're from. Is now a good time for me to retire? Thank you, David from Cape Town. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. I have a lot of clients from South Africa, so here we go. All right. Is now a good time for you to retire? David from Cape Town. Okay. I don't know what is going on with my throat tonight. I ate something super spicy, Calabrian peppers. So it kind of just like freed everything up or did something. All right, here we go. Is now a good time for David to retire? We have the 7 of Swords. We have the 4 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. So this is telling me no. So we've got the 7 of Swords, the 4 of Cups. Oops. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Let me get this. I just flung it by accident. Okay, so 7 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. So this is really telling me that it's not quite yet. This 7 of Swords is really about being strategic. And this is telling me that it's not the right time, that you need to wait, that there's something about it right now. If you retired right now, you'd be incredibly miserable, that you would really be missing something. So it could be that they're going to do something with your retirement package that is going to allow you to get a better package or better medical or something like that. Or maybe you need a little more coming in, or there's something coming in for you. If you retire now, you'll miss it. You're going to miss the rainbow, the good fortune that's coming in. Then we have this 9 of Swords. So this is really telling me also that if you retired now, that you wouldn't enjoy it. This tells me you'd be worrying a lot. So that tells me that it could be financial, that, maybe it is one of those things where you think you're right there, but you're not sure. And then if there's inflation, then you don't have enough money. It could be like that close to the edge on a budget. This tells me, though, if you wait a little bit longer, then reevaluate to see if it's a good time to retire. Because this is just saying be strategic. That means wait for signs, look to see what is the best possible move so you don't miss something. So, nope, you got to keep working. You're not quite there. Not quite there, but you're almost there. Thank you so much, David from Cape Town. I love it. And sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, because when I do travel, you will be the first to know. And I do have a lot of clients over in Cape Town. So if you're there, it's going to sell out very fast. So I just want to say that. Okay, so thank you for your question. All right, Ava, do you know what you want to ask yet? Here it is. Allison, my question. What does the universe want to tell me about my new gifts? Oh, okay, let's do that. Okay, what does the universe want to tell you about your new gifts? Here we go. I like that. Here we go. All right, here we go. This is for Ava. What does the universe want to tell her about her new gifts? We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the 10 of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. What is with the cards tonight? And then we have the 10 of Swords. They're like flying out of my hands. So you've got these 3. 1, 2, and 3. So this is really telling me you're embracing it and you are enjoying it. It's going to bring you a lot of abundance and prosperity, and it's going to open you up. It's allowing you to understand that that's part of who you are right now. That, and just not right now, but in general, that this is who you have become, that is part of who you are in general, that it's about going deep. It's about really tapping into that, and to remain grounded, stable, and secure. You don't let them take you in a different direction. It's not going to your head. It is who you are. And it allows you to sit in a very grounded position and embracing them. That's something that's coming in. And it's interesting that these gifts are coming in as pentacles. So this is in the 3D reality. It's in the earth realm. That means you're going to be practicing in the earth realm. Then we have, are you always going to be there? Maybe, maybe not. That's up to you. But right now you're practicing in the earth realm. We have the Page of Pentacles. That is a new, young opportunity coming in. That's just starting out. To me, this is just starting out because it's a page. So it's that beautiful young energy and opportunities coming in. Because with these gifts, these psychic gifts, it is really where it is like a muscle, and you have to exercise it, and that makes it grow big and strong. The more you do it, the better you get at it, the more expansive you get at it, and then you're really able to, in a way, control it, right? So in a way, right? Only in a way, but you're able to have more experience, and you're able to strengthen that. And that's what's coming in. She has got that strength, and you're embracing it, and you're enjoying it. You're really enjoying it right now. But opportunities present. Here's something though. The 10 of Swords. These are painful completions that are coming to an end. You're leaving the old you behind, and you're leaving old thoughts behind. These are birds of thought. You're leaving that behind because when your gifts come online, you can't go back. You cannot go back. Those old versions of you, old ways of seeing the world and what it is that you do, they don't exist in your reality anymore. I'll tell you that from firsthand experience. They don't. This is you walking into a whole new world and a new chapter of your life, and you are embracing it. This is really talking about these painful completions coming to an end. And you know, in that traditional card, let me see if it's close, he's making the sign of a blessing with his hand. Oh my God, it's the second card, Ava. Can you believe that? He is making the sign of the blessing with his hand, that these painful completions that are gone, the old way, the old versions of you, the old life, that's a blessing in disguise. You embracing your power and stepping into who you are and who you're meant to be, that is a blessing. And that is gorgeous. And that is what's coming in for you, Ava. I love it. I love it. Welcome aboard. That is absolutely what's coming in for you. All right, let me see if that makes sense. Yep, that's it. Telling you. That's it. Out with the old, in with the new. You're leaving it behind. You'll just see it. It's gone. You don't even need to look back. No, you just keep looking forward and embrace it and enjoy it. All right. So next question. All right. So it's going to be, I think, I don't know how many questions have come in, but we've only got, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 more. I'm not really sure. So again, final call. If anybody's watching at home, now is the time to go ahead and submit your question, because there's going to come a cutoff. All right. So that's what happens when you're a member. Consider becoming a member. It's a great way to be part of this awesome community and to support the channel. All right, here we go. This is from Darcy in Portland. So, hi, Allison. I just booked a reading with you. Congratulations. I look forward to it. I love your energy. Thank you. What does the universe want to tell me about my upcoming vacation to Greece? Darcy from Portland. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. Lovely. You're going to enjoy Greece. Okay. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you today about Greece. Okay. What about your upcoming vacation to Greece? This is Darcy from Portland. Oh my God. First card out, an ace. What is on these cards are on fire today. I have to say that. This is the Ace of Love. That's the first card out about your trip. Let me get the other two cards. With the Four of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Oh my God, this is your dream trip. You're going to be in heaven. And if you're part Greek, oh my God, you're in heaven. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Four of Swords. And look at, there's another heart in that string. I don't know what's going on with me. I keep dropping the cards today. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Everybody wants Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Cups and the Ace. Unbelievable. This is you having your inner joy, following your inner joy. This is like not just a bucket list trip for you. I almost, that's why I'm saying, are you part Greek? Because it's almost like this is like going to be a religious experience for you, in the sense of like maybe you studied Greek history or Greek art or the classics. Maybe you're a classicist. And this is one of those moments where it's like you're going home. I've got the goosebumps all over me. It's like you're going home. You know, it's a gorgeous energy. And then with this Four of Swords, it's going to recharge you. Oh my God, it's a spiritual, religious experience you're going to have there. I think it's going to be one of those moments where, you know, to go see the Parthenon and to see it in person with this rich, beautiful history, right? The cradle of democracy, the whole thing that Greece has. And if you go to Santorini and, you know, if you go to all the different islands or Crete or wherever you're going to go, when you have that experience, it's going to be monumental. Now, they do have the influx of migrants there, so you have to be careful. I've heard that there's now danger there, you know, like there is in any Western society right now. But, you know, stay in a group, stay with a tour, do whatever it is you need to do, stay in, you know, around like normal people that are actually Greek, right? It's that kind of energy, because I feel like it's family. I feel like this is about you staying around people that are not going to hurt you also, because here you are protected in the nest and you've got a heart and you've got the string. I was saying that jokingly, but it is true. This is you staying in a protected area. This is like being a baby. You're not from there. You're like a baby going there. So that's not your culture. If you're an American and you're in Portland, this is your culture, right? That is not your culture. You might miss signs of danger, signs of gratitude. You know, you might miss signs because it's just a different culture. But this is you kind of being a baby in that. And that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying that you need to go in with your eyes wide open and just be aware that some things might be going on around you that you're not used to seeing. And so it's just, you know, if you can go with a tour group or if you have a friend that's already there, this is telling me that this is going to be the trip of a lifetime. This is literally a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning with you following your heart, being open and expansive and being a magnet for all this beauty and I think intellect coming in too. Because to me, this is like going home with family. This Ten of Cups is just resonating and screaming. And look at the colors. This is going to hit like every chakra. You're going to light up. This is going to be a big energy boost for you, because this is just telling me it's like you're going home. Oh my God, I love that for you. Thank you, Darcy from Portland. Congratulations. That's going to be monumental. All right. So next question is from... hold on. Oh my God, don't time me out. Please don't time me out. Hold on. All right, almost there. Almost there. God, please no motorcycles. I don't know, it's just spinning. There we go. All right. All right, so the next one is from Oliver from London. Hi, Allison. Will I find love this year? Thanks, Oliver from London. All right, let's go ahead and find out. You must be the last Irishman in London. Oliver in London. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. Will Oliver find love this year? We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Four of Swords. And the Six of Wands. You will. You're going to be going through a struggle, but you're going to find it. We've got the Nine of Swords. We've got the Four of Swords. And then we have the Six of Wands. This is victory and success after a struggle. So after you go through all of this, you have love. You have victory and success. This is really telling me that you're stressing out over it, and that these are your own thoughts that you're creating that type of environment and stress and worry and whatever else is going on, over processing your head. Will I find love? Well, am I going to meet the right person? You know, you're asking yourself all these different questions. Just let it go. Just try and lighten up and have a good time. Hey, there's a good looking girl. Let me go ask her out. And just keep it at that and see if you have anything in common. This is you really stressing out, wondering if you're ever going to meet the right person. This is like, these are deep thoughts. So this is kind of like wondering if you're going to get married. Are you going to have children? You know, this, that. You're asking the deep questions, which you should. But at the end of the day, too, don't let that get the upper hand. Really, you know, go within and try and rest and recover and know that love is right there. It's around you. It just hasn't shown itself yet. And when it does, it's victory and success for you because it's right there. Your thoughts, I think, are pushing it away. That energy of stress and pressure is kind of pushing it away, because when someone sees you, and let's say you're a good-looking man and you're very charming, you're charismatic, you carry yourself well, that stress is going to just roll right off you, and they're going to pick up on that, and that might not be attractive when someone's looking for love. You want to be a little more relaxed, because even though it's nonverbal language, people can pick up on it, even if they can't articulate it and they're not sure what it is. It's that energy coming off of you, and they can feel it in the room, kind of energy, because you are definitely going to be victory and success after a struggle. And I think the struggle is in your own mind. So once you get a grip on your thoughts, that's when it comes in. So thank you for your question, Oliver. I look forward to hearing from that. All right, here we go. We have, the next one is from Jim in Chicago. And he writes, "Hi, Allison. I love and appreciate your skills. I lost my best friend, Paul. Does he have a message for me? Thanks, Jim from Chicago." Oh, I'm sorry about that. Let's go ahead and find out. And I always forget to say this. Flattery gets you guys everywhere. I love it. I'm so channeled. I'm right in the moment. Okay, here we go. "Hi, Allison. I love and appreciate your skills. I lost my best friend, Paul. Does he have a message for me? Thanks, Jim from Chicago." Okay, let's find out. All right, does your friend have a message for you? Oh my God, 10 of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Family, yeah. We have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the Judgment card, and the Knight of Pentacles. So your friend's message to you is your family. You're not just a friend, that you're family, that you were really, really close, and that bond is still there. It hasn't gone away. Even though he's in the other realm, right here, he's left his body. That connection is not gone. He's right here. So when we say getting in touch with your family and your ancestors that have passed away, he is right there. I mean, he's like right there with you all the time. But he has obviously left his body, and he is deceased. He's passed away. He's gone. He's in the spirit world, but he is with you all the time. Wow. And this just tells me that he left too early. He just did not want to leave. You know, this is kind of the message that he's telling you. He left way too early. He was not ready for it. It caught him off guard. He had a lot that he wanted to do in this world, and he just left it because he left way too early. And I just want to show you, he's not even on his horse. He's walking ahead of his horse. He left way too early without his horse, without everything that he's done, which would be here at the realm of Pentacles in the 3D. He's just gone. So that's something. That's his message to you, is that you are absolutely family, and he is with you all the time. You can call out his name, you know, if you do your prayer or meditation, or, you know, just speaking out loud to spirit, to source. He is there. You can call his name. His name is Paul. Say, "Paul, Paul, are you here? Paul, did you see? You can even say, Paul, did you just see what I did? You know, you can even do something like that because they're there with us all the time. Your parents are there, you know, if they've deceased, everybody is there. You can call them in. Wow. So that's what he wants to say, man. He loves you. You're his best friend, if not family. Really, it's family. This is really, like, this is friends, family, pets. But to me, it's so deep, his connection to you. He is your best friend, but he's more like a brother. Ah, Jim. Yeah, sorry about that. But that is a beautiful message that's coming through. Thank you for your question. All right. So, was that it? Let me see. No. Okay, so then we have, this is the last one, and then, yeah, this is a short one. So no one submitted a question in Super Chat except Ava. So honestly, let's see. If anybody wants to submit a Super Chat, now is the time, because otherwise this is the last question, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a general. I'm not going to check the PayPal, Venmo, and Stripe anymore. They're going to time me out in just a second. All right. This is from Liza or Liza from Austria. Sorry, I can't read. I think it's Liza. Liza from Austria. Okay. Hi, Allison. Love your shows and videos. Thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere, as you guys know. Will I find love this year? Thanks, Liza from Austria. I'm just going to say Liza. Okay, let's find out. And just a reminder, guys, if you are watching and having a good time tonight, please do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe. And definitely leave a comment, especially not just in the chat, but on the video itself. That really helps out the algorithm. It really does. I don't know why YouTube does that, but it really helps it out. Okay. Because I know tons of people watching the replay, especially people that are in Europe. So here we go. This is for Liza. Will I find love this year? Okay, let's find out. Oh my God, same card. I've been sitting here shuffling. This is amazing. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Death card. You absolutely will. And I've got the goosebumps all over me. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Death card. In this deck, it's titled Death and Rebirth with the infinity sign in between. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to do this. I can't see. There we go. So what this is telling me is you're absolutely going to find love this year. In fact, this is like probably a deep relationship in the sense of a long-term committed relationship. And if you want to get married, this would be marriage material type relationship. Because when the Ten of Pentacles shows up, this is that long-term goal. Friends, family, pets, housing. This is you keeping your eye on the prize of what you idealize for your version of happiness and joy. What your version of family is. That's what's coming through. And it's being presented as an opportunity because this is a Page of Pentacles. This could be something that starts as a friendship and it blossoms into a romance because you're building a strong foundation with that pentacle. Then we have the Death card, but in this deck, it is Death and Rebirth. And again, this is talking about releasing what no longer serves you so that you can be reborn. So if there's any baggage from a previous relationship or from childhood trauma or anything like that, it's releasing that. So you're clearing that space, right? You release what no longer serves you, and that creates a void. So what do? You fill it with love. You fill it with positivity. Even if you haven't met this person yet, when you start doing that release work, because the Death card is you making a conscious effort to release what no longer serves you. We all know what is not working for us. Now you do that release work. That's doing that self-work, right? This to me is opening up a brand new future in your mind. The star is there. Hope, faith, healing, and renewal. That is your rebirth. You are rebirthing yourself and your thought processes and how you think and how you see the world. You release what no longer serves you and watch that open wide up. That void is filled with love, with vitality, with hope. In this case, in the mind, hope, faith, healing, and renewal. If you want love, this is you being hopeful for love, faith in love, renewal in love. If you've had bad relationships, everybody has, you don't want to get bitter and jaded. You don't want to shut yourself off and close off your heart, right? You open up and you have to make yourself vulnerable again. That's part of the dating process. You make yourself vulnerable and open. And that's why you want to make smart, educated decisions, because you don't want to get hurt if you can avoid it. So you're choosing the best option for you. You need to always be smart about it, right? So you're looking for that. This is you rebirthing yourself. You are reinventing yourself. That reinvented self can be what is attracting this person. And maybe, because it's not always clear cut, maybe this person helps you reinvent yourself. And you are releasing what no longer serves you, because you meet this person and you find out how awesome they are. And you're like, shit, I have to get up to their level. I've still got a bunch of baggage I'm carrying around. You flush it because you don't want that to interfere with this person you've met. Now, you should always work on yourself first, right? That way, you're ready. But it could even be something like that, because it's not always clear how the universe is going to deliver this person, but you're definitely going to be finding love this year. And it's September 30th that I'm filming this, so that we've got a few more months left to this year. So let's say December, January. I feel they're going to come in fast, and it's a real relationship, a serious relationship. So congratulations, and thank you for your question. All right. Oh my God, no, there is one more. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. Okay, there's one more. I didn't see it. Sorry, guys. Okay. Oh, thank you, Ken. That's sweet. Thank you. It is so much fun. The people that are booking are just top notch, and they are phenomenal. It has been great, really. That's why I'm telling you, we just have one of the best communities, the people that book with me, even though they're not here in the chat, they don't participate. Some are members, some aren't. I'm telling you, the people that I'm meeting are just top notch. They are phenomenal. Okay, this is from Carla from Ottawa, Canada. Hello, Allison. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thanks, Carla from Ottawa, Canada. We'll be watching in the replay. All right, here we go. This is for Carla from Canada. All right, that was me. Like, you can feel the difference in the energy. Okay, but these cards are flying tonight. All right, what does the universe want to tell Carla today? And then we're going to do the general energy pull. We have the 7 of Cups for the collective. We have the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. So it's all about your love energy. We have the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. So this is really telling me, let me state this. So Cups, we're looking at love, your emotions, your intuition, your connection to source. It's that water energy. So I don't know what your sign is, but we've got this 7 of Cups. So this is telling me that you might not have a clear idea of what a good choice is for you right now, for what it is that you want to do. This is all your emotions right now. You're really choosing from your heart and from how you feel about things, right? And also what you feel intuitively. So this is telling me that there's a lot of choices in front of you, but you're not clear. You have a lot of confusion and a lot of cloudiness there, and that's okay. If you don't have clarity, just wait. Wait for clarity. That way you don't make a poor choice. There's no pressure in these cards for you to hurry up and make a choice. That's not what this is. Because we also have the 5 of Cups. This is the card of loss and bereavement. So these two cards together are telling me that maybe you've recently lost someone or a pet or something near and dear to your heart, and that's giving you clouded judgment. So this is really, okay, so I'm getting a lot of images coming in. So what I am getting is that one of the reasons why you've got the clouded judgment is because you do have the loss of a loved one. Whether it's a romantic relationship or a family member or a friend, it's the loss of a loved one is what's coming through. And this is where that loss is coming from, loss and bereavement. You're grieving right now. What this is telling me is that you're going through that that process. You will come out on the other side. I don't feel you staying there. Some people do. I feel you will be coming out of it. You're just going through the different stages of grieving right now. One of the images that's coming out of it for me is that you will realize what you have. So again, pain is a great teacher, and it's going to teach you gratitude. Not that you don't have it now, but it's just heightened when you go through something like that. You'll come out being very grateful for the people that are supportive in your life, for the love you have in your life, and for just being alive in general, I feel is what's coming through. But you're going through that grieving process now. That is making it so you cannot see clearly. And again, that is okay. I'll tell you, I've said this before on here. One of the best advices that I got when my mom died was don't make any big decisions or any big purchases and wait at least a year. And after going through that, the death of my mom, I would say that should be the 2 or 3 years, because you think you're okay, but you're really not. You're really grieving, but you have to function in this 3D reality. You have to get up every day. You have things you have to do. You have commitments. I've got pets, you have to get up every day, feed them, take care of yourself, work, or do whatever it is you need to do. You're going through everything, but you still have that grief that you're going through. So that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling for you. Then we have this 8 of Cups. This is you not being emotionally satisfied in your life. You're grieving and you're just like not happy. And this is you trying to go to happiness. And that's why I see you going towards gratitude. You're going to see what you're grateful for, and you're going to continue to keep going, because you're not going to stay frozen and stuck in that trauma of loss. You're moving beyond it. You're going towards something that makes you emotionally happy, emotionally satisfied. And the end goal, this is the 8, is the 10 of Cups, which is happy, joyful family, following your joy. You're on your way. You're moving away from grief, and you're going on to what's going to make you happy. And that part of that is gratitude. That's coming in for you. But right now, cloud of judgment, that's okay. Take your time. There is no rush. And I would really take that advice. Don't make any big decisions. And I would really wait a while. All right. That's what the universe wants to tell you today, Carla. Thank you for your question. Now that's the last one. Oh my God. Let's see. I'm just going to check the chat really quick. Hi, everybody. Hi, Margaret. Nice to see you. Oh my God, such great questions tonight. Thanks, everybody. All right, so let's go ahead and do a reading for the collective. So that's going to be for everybody watching live, in the replay, or whenever this video finds you, whether it's a year from now, 10 years from now, tomorrow, it doesn't matter. That's when this video is meant for you. All right, so let's go ahead and pull for the collective. All right. Here we go. What does the universe want to tell everybody today? We've got the Emperor. We've got the Star card. And the Sun. Oh my God. All major arcanas, everybody. The Emperor, the Star card, and the Sun. Look at this. 2 celestial cards. Very interesting. So we have the Emperor. This is everybody knowing your worth and value. This is a beautiful divine masculine energy. It's the Emperor. He is all 4 kings put together. He's mastered each suit. This is telling me it's about you being very strategic in your life. He's got that chess piece, and this is the chess board. This is you positioning yourself in your life where you want to be. You're a leader. You're a boss. You're taking charge of your life. Where do you see yourself in your life? You've heard me say it before. This is not a dress rehearsal. You only have one life. You need to make the most of it. This is that gorgeous Aries energy, you stepping into your power, your position right now. But you're thinking, you're very strategic about what it is you want to do. He's willing to fight for what he wants at a moment's notice. That's something that you need to be passionate about. If there's something you want to go for in this life, keeping your eye on the prize, this is you going for it. Then we have the Star card, hope, faith, healing, and the renewal of self. This is you tied to that hope and faith. To me, this is really about you even reinventing yourself. This is you having that hope. Now, hope is not a strategy, but hope is important in life. We all need hope, but it's also having that game plan, which is what the Emperor represents. You're having that plan, that idea, that goal, thinking very strategically ahead. And here's your beautiful faith, because that's helping guide you. That's helping light you up. It might even be your guiding light for you to be able to start moving towards that. But at the end of the day, those two energies together are very healing and very renewing of self, right? This is you stepping into your power. Then we have the last card, which is the Sun card. This is the most positive card in the tarot deck. This is the Sun. Look at that energy. Wow, that is spectacular. That's really about you following your inner child, your inner joy. What truly makes you happy? Follow that joy, and that's where your life is successful. Whatever is successful and joyful to you, we're all individuals. It's you following your inner joy for that type of success from the purity of your heart, staying true to your authentic self. That is something that you should be doing anyway. Stay true to your authentic self. That's you standing strong and powerful and really taking anything on. That's what she's doing. She is literally standing strong, powerful, welcoming the energy and the gorgeousness of the sun, standing to the light, to what is positive and what is good in this world, standing in her true authentic self. It is gorgeous. That is a huge energy for everyone here today, to have that beautiful positivity coming in. And if you're a light worker, which I think almost everybody is if you're watching this, it's you just opening up. It could be something where you're at the grocery store and you see an elderly woman there, and you can just say to her, you know what? You look fantastic today. What a beautiful shade of lipstick that you're wearing, if she's got lipstick on, right? And you know what? You probably just made that person's day. It is not hard for you to be nice. It costs you nothing. It's that kind of energy that you put out into the world and watch it also come back to you. Now, that's not your motivating factor, but when you're vibing this high, you're a light bringer. You know, making a comment like that can really uplift someone's day. So it's going out and doing that. It's just like little things can be huge to other people. That's part of you bringing the light. The light is everywhere here. The light is huge here. It's there. And it's actually, even with the Emperor, it's just coming down. Look at that. So that is the message for everyone today. Thank you for being here today. I really appreciate your love and support. And again, as always, if you could do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. It helps out the channel, and leave a comment. And don't forget, if you are interested in any of the services, the birthday special is going on right now. Oh my God, I almost forgot to say, I have a backup channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts Daily. Link is in the description below. If you go ahead and subscribe, on November 1st, I'm going to be doing a random, let's say a selection, like a drawing, and I'm going to choose somebody randomly, and you get a free 1-hour reading. Wow. So how easy is that? You just have to hit the subscribe button. It's a backup channel. I'm not posting there, but I'm trying to get people to also go over there and like it. All right, everybody. Sending you lots of love. Talk to you later. Bye. Thank you, Ken, Ava, Ruth. Thank you for being here today. And everybody, I love it. Thank you. We've got some great people being here. And hi, Margaret. Yeah, it's a positive, because you know what? Especially because a lot of them are alone, especially in this post-COVID world. You know, I mean, maybe they lost a partner, or they have friends that took the vax and, you know, died suddenly. There's a lot of that because it was forced on so many people, seniors, children. It was forced on medical workers, people that work for the government. So, you know, there's just been a lot of fallout, and it's still going on, the fallout from that. So, you know, they've seen a lot happen. So anyways, yeah, there's a lot going on. I just love it. You know, it's so easy to be kind in this world. All right, everybody. I'm sending you lots of love. Bye for now.